We are live.
All right, this is the Board of Estimates meeting. We are back in, I'm sorry, not Board of Estimates. It's the Real Estate Committee meeting. We are back in session. Is there a motion from executive session? Is there a motion to come out of executive session?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
that's the proper move for second, roll call.
Controller Martin.
Aye.
Assessor Vanderpool.
Aye.
Council President Brown.
Aye.
All right, so we went into executive session to talk about 328 South First Avenue. Okay, so is there a motion or? comment?
Yeah. So, and just for clarifying purposes, so we realized based on Mr. Nishi's letter today that his original bid was 138. However, the recommendation we gave to city council was at 305,000. Yeah, I'm having trouble with numbers. So because of that discrepancy, what we're gonna do is, I would like to move to rescind the recommendation that we gave to city council to, sell that property to Bedrock Company at $305,000. So I'll stop there.
Okay, is there a second?
I second.
Okay, so probably move the second. Ready for the roll call.
Controller Martin.
Aye,
Assessor Vanderpool.
Aye.
Council President Brown.
Aye.
all right. So now as it has been rescinded,
Yes.
the next steps are,
Somebody's gonna write a letter to,
To the
to the
council.
council
yeah,
Yes.
as a referral, explaining, so we can put together a resolution.
right, okay. And the next steps are for us then to review all of the bids that actually came in, right?
Correct.
That for it, to determine what is the next highest bid. That's the process that we have to go through. Because the process that we laid out was that we awarded to the highest bidder. We come to find out that the bidder that we actually gave it to is a bid that was not the highest bidder.
But that was not my bid though.
I understand, but so the process is that it is a error on our fault, but at this point, we are not sure, don't know until we go through the files that even at the 138, you would have been the highest bidder. So that's not the case then, right? It has to go to somebody else legal. That's the issue, because we got to go through the process that way, right? So that's
For
what,
clarification, I'm a winner bidder at the moment for 305,
331.
305,000,
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
305,000.
based on, like,
The bid that we believe we received.
but you're gonna check if that was received or not, right?
We did.
Well,
no, we're not, to check and see if what is received.
The 305 bid was received because I never sent 305 bid.
Yeah, right, we don't know where, we're gonna look and see what had happened anyway. The reality is that the bid is not 305, right? So therefore, what we have to do is we have to look to see what is the highest bid, and then that is who we have to award it to, period. That's, I mean, whoever is the highest bidder is the one that has to receive it, that was the highest bidder at that point in time. If there was a clerical error or whatever it is, we have to accept the fact that it's a clerical error on it, and we have to then
But I
make the
still have a
decision.
chance to be the first one before you go to the rest.
Not unless your bid is the highest bid. If your bid is not the highest bid, if someone has bid it higher than you, then they will be awarded the property because they bid it, they had the highest bid at the time and which,
Unless I don't decide the procedure is 305, right?
Well, no, now that you've brought it to our attention, we have to do our due diligence because it would be unfair to someone who submitted the highest bid at that point to give it to you, because that's like adjusting your bid for you, right? So you couldn't take it at 305 at this point. Now that we have the information, we would have to proceed, go through the records, check to see who actually was the highest bidder, right? So the only way that this property would be awarded to you again is if your $138,000 bid was the highest bid at that time that we were accepting bids.
And how do we know publicly who's the next bid?
Well, we have a spreadsheet.
Yeah, we have the documents.
That, I can access that too?
Of course.
Okay,
Well,
since it's public.
at some point, it will be public, but
Mhm.
not while we're in the negotiating phase. Right now, it's we're using it for negotiations, but at some point, we have to be fully transparent about what was submitted and
I think everybody should have access to that because the negotiation, it's only bids. We're not going back.
You're right.
Well, they're closed bids, though. See, this process is not public. This is not a public, that was not a public auction. It was a private bidding process. No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying that one is,
Should be.
It's, no.
Be public.
It was a public bid. And all the
Correct.
documents submitted are public. And we've said in the meeting that there's no negotiation.
Right.
But here,
I
we
agree.
just want to make sure that we have the records and the records are correct.
Yeah, just so I'm clear, I'm
we
not
are-
saying that the documents are not public. That's not what I'm saying. So to be clear, right? I'm saying exactly what you just said, right? Which is that at this point in time, right now, what we're doing is we're in negotiation, we're looking at it, but the statement that was made was that as if it all needed to be kind of given out publicly just during that process. I don't know if it was that it was being given out during that process, is what I'm saying, because of what we're doing. That's all I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
know, and I'm helping you with that
Okay.
because
I hear you.
it should be.
Yeah, you-
It should be.
You the attorney.
To his point, it should be. Once we have an accurate document with all
Correct.
the information, it is, because with any other bid, we do it right here in public. And
That's why we do
The
it.
difference, that's why we do
Right,
it.
that's why we do them.
So to this point, the documents should be public. We just want to make sure it's accurate.
Correct. I guess we're saying the same thing, saying it differently.
Okay.
But I get it. Exactly.
Request
All right.
an email.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
How about
All
the,
right. So that's it. That's the
the
only
other ones?
business.
What you guys met for both properties, you said?
Mm,
The other one,
So with regard to the other property, as mentioned before, we went into executive session, there's no negotiation. So each of the bidders who were successful bidders still have the 15 days to contact the attorney to move forward with that successful bid. If they choose not to move forward at the successful bid, at that point, we will move on to the next successful bidder.
so I have 15 days from today.
No, from whenever Joyce Brown, our off-council attorney, contacted their attorney.
This is the day you sent an email, right? So I still have a few days to this.
You still have time. No, you don't have to make a decision today. You still have time. Yes, sir. All right.
So this letter says 15,000, so I'm gonna win a bit of 15,000. I know it's a typo, I'm just.
Okay. All right. Is there a motion
Okay.
to close?
I make motion that we close the real estate meeting today.
I second it.
The probably second, we close the meeting today. All in, roll call. All right.
That's
Aye.
Council President Brown.
Aye.